Hi Virgo, it's your Cosmic Auntie, and this is going to be a reading for you for the Venus retrograde in Leo. Okay, so I hope that it's helpful in some way. I hope that it's, insightful, and that it assists you in working with this energy in a productive and encouraging way. That being said, always tune into your own intuition first and foremost, right? You know yourself best. So don't make anything fit if it doesn't, okay? You'll know when a message resonates and you'll know when one doesn't. So let's just jump in and see what's going on, because a lot of cards wanted to come out for you. We've got Garlic Dragon, Boundaries, Gooseberry Dragon, Stealth, Radish Dragon, Growth, and Peach Dragon, Vulnerability. So these are super cute. I'm gonna hold them up for you so that you can see these cute dragons. Look at them, their little faces are adorable. Okay, so I'm gonna flip over the other cards first, but the first thing that came through is the words close to your chest, close to your chest, close to your chest. So, this is a time to maybe keep things that you're working on close to your chest. We've got Moon Maiden, New Beginnings, Feast of Plenty, Choices and Their Consequences, Empty Well, Time to Replenish, and Skybridge, Possibility for Union. Okay, yeah. So yeah, maybe this is a time to keep what you're growing, what you are working on, close to your chest. Because there's this sense of growth. And we'll get these cards too. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. What you're working on, what it is that you're what you're doing, what it is that you're doing, what it is that you're building, what it is that you're working on, the skills that you're mastering, the commitment and dedication that you have with something. There's a sense of protecting it, protecting it with the boundaries here, new beginnings, so that it has this room to expand. And especially when this retrograde kind of comes out, right? That's where the momentum comes from, right? Retrograde they have this energy of reflection, of introspection. They kind of slow down a little bit, okay? They kind of slow down. The planet kind of looks like it's going backwards in the sky, so it's kind of has this kind of, it has a differing pace to it. It feels like this is a time to kind of quietly, prepare. It feels like growth is very much occurring. It just feels like almost like the advice is to keep it quiet, okay? Not necessarily hiding anything, that's definitely not what I mean at all, but there's this energy of keeping something close to your chest. Now why? Okay, let's see. King of Swords, Choices and Their Consequences with Stealth, okay? Feast of Plenty. Whenever this card comes out, it gives me the energy of a spirit feast. Spirit is putting on a spread for you. Spirit is really, it always reminds me of a banquet kind of energy. Spirit putting on a spread, hosting a banquet in your honor. You being the guest of honor. You being, yeah, just the honored guest. It's the preparation of like, okay, the banquet, I'm just seeing like this literal like tables of steaming food. And it feels like this has been prepared from your harvest of the last season, if that makes sense. Okay, so like the things that you've decided for yourself, the choices and their consequences, which has led you to this very moment whenever you're finding this reading, is the harvest I'm talking about in some way. Like there's this sense of spirit preparing a spiritual feast for you from the harvest of your choices and consequences, the harvest of your labor, of your intentions, of your energy. And this is marking an ending and a beginning. So when we have new beginnings here, it's this a new beginning happening. It just feels like hush hush. It feels private. It feels protected. Like there's just, you know, a chosen few that you may share certain things with. And I just feel very like a lot of discernment with who you share your plans with, because this retrograde, I feel like the retrograde itself is the spiritual feast, because this empty well, time to replenish card is here. So I feel this is spirit being like, please come to me to be replenished. Ace of Wands. Let, you know, like there's this a spirit feast. Spirit wants to feed you, water you, nourish you, okay? Celebrate you in all the things that you have done thus far that led you to this moment. All the choices that you've made to get you to this moment. And to enjoy the harvest of your labor, the fruits of your labor. And because there was this underneath the growth dragon. Celebrate your growth. Celebrate how far you've come, right? Leo is heart-centered energy. Venus is very like, can be hedonistic, right? Like, and that can be like, you know, there's sides to everything, right? But I feel like there's this luxury they like to be, there's this indulgence, and you know, it's okay to allow yourself to indulge, Virgo. I sense you can, you know, you're an archetype that can be pretty hard on yourself sometimes, although I know you like nice things. Okay, you're very giving, and you're an earth sign, so there is this kind of hedonism at play here. So I hope this is making sense. So with the Ace of Wands here, it's about replenishing your energy and enjoying the space you find yourself in, and allowing yourself to be spiritually fed. It's the last one. Seven of Swords. Okay. Underneath the Peach Dragon, vulnerable, and Skybridge, possibility for union. Now this is interesting because maybe there's something, I want to get a clarifier for this. Seven of Swords always, there's so much to this energy. But maybe that's why, you know, Spirit's really encouraging kind of keeping things close to your chest, because There might be some energy, yeah, 10 of Pentacles, that's trying to, King of Wands. It feels weird. 7 of Cups. Mess with you? Mess with your abundance? Your success? Your connection with spirit? So, yeah, maybe there's this energy where, you know, you may be vulnerable to different, like, energetic, spiritual attacks kind of thing. You're very protected with the sky bridge here, possibility for union, and the spiritual feast. I don't sense Spirit's not messing around with you at all. At all. Like the universe, you know, the energies that love you the most in the energetic realm are not having this. It's over here to the side too. But it's there, Virgo. It's there. So just to be aware of that, keep your spiritual cleansing routine strong. You're protected no matter what. But just keep what it is that you're building kind of close to your chest, being discerning about who you share these things with, and allow yourself to receive from the universe. Allow yourself to receive from Spirit, because Spirit is putting on a spread for you. This Venus retrograde in Leo is going to be really delicious, literally, energetically delicious. Okay? It is to be enjoyed. You've worked so hard to get where it is you are now. And I can sense that there is a lot of energy exported. There's this, right, where there's this empty well. There's a sense of fatigue. So it's time to allow yourself to be filled. And this energy is perfect for that, okay? Perfect for it. Yeah, you're so protected. Yeah. This is a really cool reading, a very cool reading. And this, Virgo, is prosperous, delightful, and can never be taken from you, even though some people might try. They might try and thwart your growth, but they haven't been successful yet, have they? So I love you so much. I hope this was helpful in some way, and I'll catch you in the next one.